a dazzling evening, an event that brought together the best of two worlds, design and fashion. Kohler, a leader in the global kitchen and bathroom category, launched its couture collection in collaboration with fashion designer duo Shivan and Naresh. The designer's spring-summer collection was inspired by Kohler's artistic philosophy.
We believe in supporting art and supporting design, and so getting a creative collaboration with two top and emerging global designers was perfect for us. They really stand for creative exploration and design. That's exactly what our brand stands for.
The collaboration came about the brand sync, as the name itself suggests, the bold look of Kohler. And the keyword to our brand philosophy is bold, confident, sophisticated. So very, very simple marriage. The boldness was matching, and that's how we present our collections every time when we put together a show.
The top management of Kohler took center stage to talk about the company's philosophy and unveil the Kohler Couture collection in India.
This is a company that's today over 142 years young, a brand that has and a company that has weathered many economic and global storms and come out stronger and more forward-looking each time. Like all legendary brands, Kohler has very intriguing beginnings. This company was founded by a young Austrian immigrant who moved to Wisconsin, US in the late 1860s, John Michael Kohler. One day he chanced upon a cast iron horse trough, and he thought that if he could enamel it and attach feet to it, perhaps he could actually have an enameled cast iron bathtub. And thus was born the world's first enameled cast iron bathtub. And thus was born this great company. Incidentally, he went out and sold that bathtub for the king's ransom of 1 cow and 14 chickens. From this unconventional start was born a global enterprise spanning all continents, a company that is pioneering, innovative, and a leader in all the major categories that we consider our playground. One of our major guiding principles, one of many, is to be always on the leading edge of design and technology, to go boldly into areas where most of our competitors may not think of. We are perhaps the first brand to focus on bringing high fashion into the bathroom, converting the space from merely utilitarian to the experiential, designing products that not only function lifelong, but also engage all the senses. We were, in fact, probably the first company to bring bold color into the bathrooms. We were the first to play with interesting materials like glass and added texture and tactility to the experiences in the bathroom. We were the first to introduce interesting finishes so that we can look at bathroom design moving from the high street to actually couture. Which is why we are very proud to be associated with the India Fashion Week. And I just want to take a moment to thank Mr. Sunil Sethi, President of FDCI, for helping us curate this show for all of you. To deepen our association with and showcase our love for fashion, we have worked very, very closely with a designer duo who have made a name for themselves in luxury swimwear and resort wear, not only in India, but also in several fashion capitals of the world. Their design shares the same bold, innovative, free-spirited expression as brand Kohler. Inspired by the design of our new couture collection of faucets, they have designed some alluring ensembles. Without further ado, I would like to introduce and welcome on stage Shivan Bhatia and Naresh Kokreja, the powerhouses behind the eponymous brand Shivan and Naresh. Ladies and gentlemen, Shivan and Naresh.
When we came across Kohler's products, the whole idea was to take inspiration
from things that you see beyond the product. So the minimalistic lines, just the bold look, the starkness of the product. And that essentially were the keywords, the elements that we played with and wanted to make sure that what we design, these looks for Kohler, they need to embody that spirit of being bold, be confident, streamlined, very, very sophisticated. And that's really what we've tried to do. So hopefully everybody's able to connect with that.
So I just want to place on record on behalf of the Kohler company and Mr. David Kohler, who's here with us, how proud and privileged we are that you chose to work with us and that you have given us the opportunities actually preview your next collection, Spring Summer 2016. We're all excited about it. So thank you very much. Big round of applause for Shivan and Naresh. Finally, before I sort of move on, I'd like to introduce a gentleman. He shares a bloodline with the founder of this company and is in fact his great-grandson. He oversees today this grand global enterprise with passion, humility, and over 1 million air miles every year. He's as passionate about product and design as he is about the community and the environment. I would like to welcome him on stage to unveil our latest dream production, the Kohler Couture collection, and tell us more about the products and the design inspiration. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and privilege to introduce to you the CEO and President of Kohler Company, Mr. David Kohler.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I can't tell you how excited I am to be here this evening and how excited we are to kick off Fashion Week. It's absolutely spectacular, and what an honor to be collaborating with Shivan and Naresh. I mean, amazing designers, some of the hottest in the world today. So that's been a true pleasure. I want to thank you all for coming out tonight. I also want to thank our team. We have one of the best teams we have anywhere in the world here in India, and their passion is really consistent with the passion we have around the world, and I want to thank them for executing this event tonight at this beautiful Imperial Hotel. It's a terrific venue. So welcome all. We're really here this evening to share some of our passion with you. As Salil said, our #1 guiding principle is to live on the leading edge of design and technology. And I must say that we love the creative process more than anything we do. We have to do the other parts of business, but when it comes to designing new products and services and that creative process, that's what we truly love. So tonight I want to share with you some of our latest collection. We're calling it a couture collection. Some of our 3 recent faucet designs that have been designed in collaboration with our design studio in Kohler, Wisconsin. We have a studio in London. We also have a studio in Paris and a studio in Shanghai. We will soon have a studio here in India, which we're very excited about. But these studios have collaborated to create 3 very new lines, which I think you'll see we think are very important and will be perfect for leading edge architecture and design. And then we have a new to the world and new to India technology, a new intelligent technology for showering that I'll just share briefly. And throughout my presentation, which is very brief, you're going to see a little taste of our 2 designers who've done spectacular work. And you'll get a little pre-taste before the fashion show of what they've done to really work with the Kohler brand.
On the other side of the break, watch the launch of Kohler's Couture collection and come face to face with designer duo Shivan and Naresh's Spring-Summer range.
The partnership with Shivan and Naresh was perfect. I mean, their collection tonight was spectacular. Swimwear, footwear, handbags, clutches, everything was perfect. They really stand for creative exploration and design. That's exactly what our brand stands for.
बबलू बेटा, गाड़ी की चाबी।
क्या? क्यों? दिवाली की शॉपिंग करनी है ना?
भैया के हेडफोन्स,
कार्तिक के लिए टॉय कार,
मम्मी के लिए
जूसर मिक्सर ग्राइंडर,
चाची का मोबाइल,
भाभी के लिए सैंडल,
किट्टू की फ्रॉक,
घर के लिए कैंडल।
दिवाली की शॉपिंग के लिए बाहर क्यों जाना? Amazon ऐप है ना।
सबके लिए मिलेगा।
2.5 करोड़ से भी ज्यादा प्रोडक्ट्स है बबलू के फादर।
इस बार दिवाली की शॉपिंग करो घर बैठे Amazon पे। अभी Amazon ऐप डाउनलोड करें।
आने दे बड़ा टीवी, आने दे आने दे आने दे, आज मजा आने दे। ओए होए छोटी सी दुनिया को चल जाने दे।
चलो बच्चों घर पे जाके खेलो, महंगा टीवी है, बॉल वॉल लग जाएगा आराम से।
आ गया वाह भैया HD टीवी। अरे HD चैनल तो है नहीं, फिर तो ये टीवी नहीं डब्बा है डब्बा।
क्या डब्बा है डब्बा?
डब्बा है डब्बा, अंकल का टीवी डब्बा।
डब्बा है डब्बा, अंकल का टीवी डब्बा।
कितना बड़ा डब्बा?
बहुत बड़ा।
डब्बा है डब्बा, अंकल का टीवी डब्बा। डब्बा है डब्बा, अंकल का टीवी डब्बा। इस दिवाली डब्बे को टीवी बनाइए। HD चैनल सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। अपने केबल या DTH ऑपरेटर को कॉल कीजिए।
लो विजया बेटी आ गई।
पर आपने तो जया बताया था।
अरे विजया में भी तो जया है, सिर्फ 19-20 का तो अंतर है।
लेकिन कार वाले पे ऐसा 19-20 नहीं चलता, क्योंकि यहाँ ऑन रोड प्राइस है एकदम एक्यूरेट, नो अप्रोक्सीमेट।
One-touch access to wireless sound in every room.
Just you, just me. Let's find the cozy spot to cuddle and woo. Oh gee, what are your charms for? What are my arms for?
Total Quartz engine oil with age resistance technology. Keep your engine younger for longer. Total, title sponsor of Badminton World Federation major events.
The all-new Ford Figo, clever, just like you.
Just log on to us.
The all-new Ford Figo, clever, just like you.
Just log on to AskMeBazaar.com. अब जिसको देख के दिल में हो टन टन, उसे करे डन। फीस भरेगा, स्ट्रेस घटेगा। स्ट्रेस में go बाजार। Shop on AskMeBazaar. AskMeBazaar.com. One-click therapy.
Celebrate with Hyundai. Save 1 lakh and win gold worth 1 lakh.
मेहमान भी कलाकार दीवार पे, इसलिए बर्जर इजी क्लीन पेंट विद क्रॉस लिंकिंग पॉलीमर्स। दीवार पे न दाग न धब्बा।
Kohler, a leader in the global kitchen and bathroom category, launched its couture collection in collaboration with fashion designer duo Shivan and Naresh.
We launched our new couture collection, 3 new faucet lines, as well as a new and first to India in terms of a digital thermostatic valve for showering. So it was a wonderful evening.
David Kohler, President and CEO of Kohler, took the opportunity to launch the company's Couture collection of several faucets and showering lines, each with a unique design grammar.
The Couture collection is really about how do we create new collections of leading-edge design and bring it to the market in a way that's very workable. No dead ends in the product line. Each of these product lines is very extensive, configurations and finishes, and I'll get into it. The first is Composed. This is one of the lines we're very excited about. It's really about quintessential minimalism. Nothing more, nothing less. Very simple, very honest, in a variety of configurations. This is a single control lav faucet in that configuration. And this is kind of some of the early work that went into the design ideation. And then after that, we created a variety of other configurations. Here's another simple joystick. And we have high spouts, low spouts, all of the showering configurations. But it's really a very nice line that the architectural community is really taking favor to around the world. Next is Beto. And Beto is really all about water. It's a celebration of water. It's a very organic, very zen faucet. It's a beautiful, simple faucet. And again, it's a full collection with bathtub, lab, showering. This was designed in our Shanghai design studio. As you can see, it has definitely an Asian flair. It also comes in a variety of different precious stones and different metals and finishes to really make it an exceptional faucet to design with. So this is Beto. And then finally is a faucet called Avid, a collection called Avid. And Avid is really, it's very feminine, it's very sensual, it's very fluid, it's absolutely gorgeous. And Avid as well, we had a lot of play with the handle to not only make it beautiful, but also very ergonomic and easy to use. But it's definitely a unique characteristic of the faucet. And then finally is DTV. DTV is our thermostatic showering valve. As I said, it's a new to the world, new to India technology. It is the only digital showering system that really creates a spa experience. And we know spas because we actually have spas in Kohler, Wisconsin, the Kohler Water Spa, which is a 5-star, 5-diamond spa, as well as St. Andrews, Scotland, where we have a spa. One day we want to have a spa here in India. But this incredible, very beautiful, simple electronic control can create different spa experiences in your shower. And what's really amazing is that it's the only device of its kind that can really control sound, steam, light, and water to create an amazing overall sensory experience. And then it also can change temperatures up to 2 different temperatures in the shower at the same time. So it really creates a very therapeutic experience when you're showering. So no more are showers just about how much water you can consume, because it actually, you can have a great experience on a very little amount of water. Well, thank you again for coming out tonight. And thank you again, our wonderful designers and models this evening. It really is going to be a fabulous night. Tonight is about celebration of Fashion Week, celebration of our designers, and celebration of our time together. So have a wonderful evening. Thank you very much.
And it was now time for the designer duo Shivan and Naresh to unveil their elegant and exotic spring-summer collection.
Our association Kohler happened just at the right time. We were working on our spring-summer line, and when we started meeting the team and we started exchanging what were the similarities between the two brands, there was just such little talking and so much of visual coherence between the two brands. They're all about being bold, and I think 3 best words that define us are bold, confident, and sophisticated. We're very excited because it was a very effortless collaboration.
As a company, Kohler has always believed in bringing fashion into the bathroom with all the products that we design and launch. And I thought, what better opportunity than associating with the India Fashion Week.
The partnership with Shivan and Naresh was perfect. I mean, their collection tonight was spectacular. Swimwear, footwear, handbags, clutches, everything was perfect. They really stand for creative exploration and design. That's exactly what our brand stands for.
The event was very different from events that we normally attend. I think it was a nice idea to, combine fashion with, the sort of launch of a product. Normally a product launch is associated with just a lot of speeches about the product itself. And I think the nice thing is that, design doesn't really have a divide. There's, whether it's graphics, whether it's fashion, whether it's interior design, I think they're all really part, of one big family. And so it was nice to see at an event, the bringing together of two important strains of design.
Usually when design and corporate culture, they associate themselves, most of the times they're not golden marriages, they're not effortless marriages. I think here it was so seamless, we really didn't feel that we were teaching each other, we were in fact just learning from each other, and I think that really proves to say was a very good association.
I think they've really made a very nice effort of trying to integrate the fluid and soft lines of the collection with the softness of the show and the event that they've organized. So I think the effort at complementing both these things, one is fashion and one is the product line, I think was a great idea. And it's fun, it's complemented each other, and I think it's worked well for the evening.
It was simple, it was clear, the boldness was a common factor, and it had to come through the whole collection. So I hope that it was visible.
What's common between the two brands is that we are both bold, we push the envelopes, and we do radical design, and we end up giving something that is, I think, inspirational. So we thought there is a lot of commonality between the Kohler brand and Shivan and Naresh, and I think they have produced a fantastic collection and perfectly in sync with the Couture collection of tabs that we have launched.
Enchanting the gathering with their designs, Kohler's collaboration with designer duo Shivan and Naresh made for an interesting platform to not only launch the Kohler Couture collection but also indulge the audience in the designer's spring-summer range.